My number 557023. 1989 was my first unit. Ramsey 2 unit, Rochelle in Texas. I entered the first prison boot camp. The first prison boot camp ever made in the state of Texas when Sharon Wilson was in. She gave you 90 days if you could make it through. You would have to make it through first. I went into prison when you were just doing 30 days was a year. You can get 30 years.
I've heard that.
You get 30 years to do 30 months. I went to prison when you can get 25 years and do 25 months. 1 month was considered a year in prison back then. You know how crowded prison, and you come home, you get $150. You know how many people catching 3 years and 2 years and 5 years and just going to get that $150 and come home. Oh, don't worry about it. Y'all think didn't y'all remember the saying back in the day, they said the prison was overcrowded? You ain't never heard that, have you? Well, I was there when you had to step over people. You had to find a corner and find somewhere to sleep at. People everywhere. And they getting out. They PIAing out the county. They paroling out the county. They ain't going to prison. They going home from prison. They getting their number in the county and going home. It was a rehab for people. It was a rehab for me.
And how old were you, Percy, when you first went in?
I was 17.
Vernon, you were?
I was arrested at 20, but by the time I made it into the system, I was 21.
Let's do it like this.
Go ahead.
You're 17 years old. You already getting down. You already know that here. For Vernon, he was very green. What could he have done? What was the name? You went to, what was your first?
The first Leavenworth.
Leavenworth. As a 21-year-old, this is talking to the nation now. As a 21-year-old going into a federal penitentiary system, what could he have done differently, you feel, Percy, as far as to not be considered prey out there?
To do what we all should do from the start. Listen to our mom and dad. Listen to people around. It ain't got to be your mom and dad. It can be Uncle Leroy, Uncle Eddie, and Uncle Eric. But hey, the person that's telling you what to do right, that can prevent a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, I got backlashes last time that I was here because I said I gave a standing applaud about my sons being in prison. But I left out a very important statement during that interview. The reason I gave y'all that applaud because I want y'all to know it's only 2 calls you can get doing them things. You can get a "we found him" or "we got him." That's the part that they overlooked in mine. I know that I got my butt whooped for saying applaud, but they left out they caught the mess, not the message. The message was I get the chance to see him again. If I get a call saying "we found him over here," wrapped up on side the building with a gun in his hand, a bandana around his head, dead. Or we found him behind the store, or we found him in the street, or we found him in an apartment, we found him somewhere. He's gone. I didn't get that call. I got "we got him." God damn. And I gave myself an applause because my kids always know that I tell them all the time, on the road you going down, you're not gonna make it. I still got some sitting around. You understand me? It's their choice to listen. It's not my choice to make. You hear what I'm saying? It's their choice to listen. It's not my choice to make. Me and Vernon, we had choices. We took the choice we thought. But Vernon, I got to applaud him. He got away good. He got away good. Besides what he had to go through, but shit, that's what we go through when we think we don't want to listen no more. We end up in situations we got to listen or it'll cost you.
So, to add to that, a man comes in, I was spoke to this in
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.